What is going on, guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of Scooter Hut News. This week, I'm not going to lie, I don't remember what week we're up to. I think it's 14, I may be wrong. It's in the title. Anyway, let's get to it. If you remember the other week, we mentioned about Chandler Dung linking up with BMX legend Morgan Wade and an RC company called Traxx to record a promo video on the Woodward West Mega Ramp. Well, the video has since been released, and it was sort of cool. The whole idea behind the BMX cross scooter cross RC car on a mega ramp was pretty weird straight out of the gate, not gonna lie, and didn't really see where the RC car was going to fit into the equation. However, you do quickly learn that these aren't your ordinary Toys R Us style RC cars. These ones can not only hit the gap on the mega ramp, but they can flip it as well. At one point, the car followed Morgan Wade boosting air on the quarter pipe and did a 540. Not Morgan, the RC car. There wasn't a whole lot of scootering action in the video. That seemed to focus a little bit more on Morgan Wade and his BMX. Not sure if that came down to experience and that Morgan felt more comfortable throwing down on this ramp, or that Traxx just didn't want to focus too much on Chandler and his scooter. Either way, the video came out pretty sick, and I would recommend checking it out as it is something different, and why not? As always, the link will be in the description as below, so go check that out and give it a click and watch the original video. Okay, I'm very late to the party on this next piece of news thanks to Instagram's algorithms and not seeing everyone's post in my Instagram feed. But it is better late than never, and that news is that Ben Thomas has left his longtime sponsor, Grit Scooters. The announcement was made on the 14th of April, which is just under a week and a half ago now, and came out of what seemed to be nowhere. Ben had been with the company for 4 years and had since become one of the most recognized names in the scooter industry that the brand had to offer. Ben even had his own signature lines of scooters with the brand. He did mention in his post that he has no other plans to change things up to a new sponsor at the current time, and that change is great, and he is keen to see what the future holds. My personal thoughts on the whole situation is that Ben is focusing more on his paintballing career more so than scootering. Because if you didn't know, Ben is a weapon when it comes to weapons itself. And he has definitely made it clear that he takes the sport seriously. Another fun fact is that Ben is actually not qualified to go to this year's World Champs. And to my knowledge, this is the first time he's actually missed out on that competition. Whether it's scootering or paintball, best of luck to Ben and his future endeavors. Maggie just dropped a 4-minute video on the YouTube channel based around the time of the Mumba competition, which seen a large proportion of the Australasian Maggie team in the same place at the same time. The video also featured the one and only Jordan Clark and, prior to his departure, Ryan Williams. The video consists of nothing but bangers throughout some of Melbourne's most notorious skate parks, and it was also very well filmed and edited by the man himself, Dylan Knopp. Other than go and watch it, I don't have many other words to say about this video other than the current Maggie team are freaking insane when it comes to riding their scooters. It's just, they blow me away. As always, check it out, link in the description below. The second European ISA Qualifier was held at Rampworx skate park this past weekend, which seen Jordan Clark taking out the top spot and receiving his golden ticket to this year's World Finals. As well as current world number 1 Dante Hutchinson taking out second, as well as Leo Spencer taking out the third. There is already an 11-minute recap video on the Rampworx YouTube channel, which you can find in the link in the description below. So go down and check out the action that went down on the day. I bet you didn't see this next piece of news coming. Well, maybe. Alright, you might have. Okay, that's pretty obvious, but the announcement has finally been made that the Australian shredder Cooper Elgar has joined the Lucky Scooters Pro Team. Most people have been guessing this for a few weeks since Cooper has been sporting a complete Lucky setup while rolling around in a Lucky Scooter t-shirt. Super excited to see what the future holds, and I'm so damn happy to see Cooper riding a deck that is way better sized to his style of riding. Not to say that his previous sponsor had a bad deck, it's just the size of the Evo that he is currently repping is way more suitable for him. Another team announcement has been made, and this one comes to you from Apex and their welcoming of Joel Ingold to the team. Joel is one of Australia's best up-and-coming shredders, and I am so stoked to see this dude finally being picked up by a company. The announcement was made shortly after Joel placed second in the Australasian ISA Finals this past weekend. Not sure if Joel had already been approached by Apex prior to the event, or after seeing what he was capable on the day, snatched him up without batting an eyelid. Either way, Apex has made a wise choice in adding this shredder to their team. Speaking of the Australasian ASA Finals, I have the results for the Pro Division competition. and the leaderboard may not be who you would expect to see. In that being said, from what I did witness on the live stream, the top 3 are definitely deserving of their podium spots. Coming in first, we have Apex Pro rider Spencer Chermside. In second, we have another Apex rider, Angus Hughes. And in third, we have one of my all-time favourite riders, Maggie representative Jared Colwell. These 3 dudes are absolutely insane, and I can't wait to see what they throw down at the World's Finals later this year. If you want to check out the full results, I'll chuck them up on the screen, so get ready to pause the video now. And I'm hoping there will be a recap video of the runs soon, as I didn't personally get to see all of the live stream. And from what I did get to see, I don't think the live stream had done the competition justice. Anyways, guys, that is absolutely it. I have forgotten the Scooter Hut clip of the week again. Oh, why do I always do this? Alright, I know I always do this. I forget the hashtag SH clip of the week. So I'm going to pick a winner right now. Alrighty, I'm going to click on an absolute random one, and hopefully it's good because this is the one I'm going to choose. So, if I can click. The winner is Riley.Wait69.
The sucker MC to get dismantled. I hope that you can handle your whipping, so cease your flipping. Getting down with my lazy boy, laid back style to speak. The funk makes you dance cheek to cheek. I be the black civilian who was bound to make a million, or make enough dough so I could buy my own pavilion. Throw a fat party and invite everybody, and play all the old school hits like Lottie Dottie. Connections like OPEC while you hung up like a coat check. I'm real like a ruby while you fake like a pinchback. That's imitation gold if you didn't know. My rhymes flow as my vocab grows and grows. I freak it for the bass lines, always walking on your front line. Catch me while I'm booming in your Alpine. Yo, I'm out like a shot from a tech. You need to think twice just to earn respect. So
sucker MCs, please think twice. You don't know what you're doing. Think about that. Sucker MCs, please think twice. You don't know what you're doing. Think about that. Sucker MCs, please think twice.
Well, not a bad choice by me, because that was actually a good Instagram clip. Anyway, guys, that is it for this week's episode of Scooter Hut News. I still don't know what episode it is. I think it's 14, but it might not be. As always, remember to be hashtagging SH Clip of the Week on all your Instagram clips in the future to make sure you have the chance to be featured on the show. I'll make sure I don't forget. And other than that, click the like button, slap subscribe, leave a comment if you wish, and I'll see you next week. I had like a brain fart then, I'm sorry. See you next week.